We are officially in the Lanterns era of the DCU, and honestly, I've been waiting for this whole project for a while now. I was super excited to watch it. Pilot episode just aired at 9 o'clock. I was there since 8:50. I was waiting for the episode to start airing, and I gotta admit, it really does show the versatility of the DCU. It doesn't feel like a superhero show at all, but that's not a bad thing. It feels realistic in a good way. They have the supernatural elements, they have the lore behind the Lantern Corps, and they showcase how it would be if we were to have real life superheroes in our daily lives right now. And that's what I like about it, because they went super extraterrestrial with the lore. And a lot of people know that there's aliens around. They know that they're not the only ones. So it's like a different dynamic. It feels so much different than Marvel Studios and even how the early days of Marvel started. The thing I'll give James Gunn credit for is that he's creating a universe where superheroes have existed, people with powers have existed. Marvel started off a bit different. Iron Man was the one that came in, and Iron Man was the one who really didn't even have powers. It was really a suit, but was considered better than the rest. That's where it's differs. But regardless, I gotta admit, this whole episode was fantastic. We got to see Kyle Chandler be probably one of the best Hal Jordans I've ever seen, especially for live adaptation. This dude is funny, he's witty, he steals the show every single moment he gets. And the cool part is when Jon Stewart asks him in the bar, how'd you get the ring? We get more lore. We get the lore about Abin Sur. I didn't think they'd even mention that, but they did. He mentioned the plane crash. This is straight from the comics, and how Jordan went to go help him, and the ring chose him. And once he put on that ring, he could finally understand what Abin Sur was saying, because Abin Sur is an alien. This is I wish they showed it though. Like if they showed a little flashback of how it happened, that would have been fantastic. I would have loved to see that. But this is a great way to show that they're not shying away from the comic book elements and what makes the show a comic book superhero show. I love it. And I gotta admit, like, I like the dynamic duo between these two, and this is perfect. Like, I feel like even if you made a movie with these two, it would have done great. But they decided to give us more than a movie. They decided to flesh this out with a bunch of episodes, have it on prime time on HBO Max, and it was fantastic. We didn't really get a lot of Green Lantern stuff in the pilot episode, which sucked. You know, I would have loved to seen a lot more. And we also got a reason why Hal Jordan hates wearing the suit, which is like, I feel like it's a cop-out, but this is an old, rugged, lonely Hal Jordan that's been through a lot and is ready to go. That's what they were harping on the whole show. And the crazy part about it is, talked a lot about fear, having no fear. And when it comes to fear, there's only two things. One thing it has to be is Sinestro Corps. We know Sinestro is going to be in the show later on, but the thing about the Yellow Lanterns is that they focus on fear a lot. The whole premise being no fear is something, but the premise of fear existing and being consumed by it, that is Sinestro Corps, tried and true. I want to see how they build upon that. And the thing is, and another thing, right? At the end of the episode, we're left on a cliffhanger. And if you guys watch the episode, we know what that cliffhanger is. And that cliffhanger is that Hal Jordan has been shot in the head, and he doesn't have a ring. And the crazy part is, does that really mean Hal Jordan is dead? Do we really think he's dead? Would they really kill off Hal Jordan in the first episode after everything that we've heard throughout the episode about him being his own worst enemy? It's giving me Parallax Hal Jordan. That's really what I'm thinking. Like, I think that this is what this show is leading towards, and that maybe that the big bad of it all is Hal Jordan himself. I don't know if that's what I would like. I don't know if that's what they're alluding to, but it seems like that's what's going on. Because why is it so focused on fear? The thing about Green Lantern, it's about willpower. And I think what separates Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, what we're going to see in this show, is that Jon Stewart's willpower is what makes him succeed as a Lantern, while the no fear is not what it's about. But we'll see how it goes. We didn't get much, lore other than the Abin Sur and the Lantern Corps and the sector that they work for. I thought that was pretty cool, because Hal Jordan even said that, the Lantern Corps, they don't even care about Earth. They hate this sector. They think it's a dump. I thought that show was funny. That show was actually funny. But one thing also, we know that Harry Potter exists in this universe. Harry Potter is canon to the DCU. Hallelujah. I don't know, bro. I'll say that I wish they dropped 2 episodes instead of 1. But from what we've seen, like, these are my initial thoughts. I think it's been great. I think I know where this might lead to a little bit. But at the same time, I'm here for the ride. I'm really here to see the DCU flesh itself out. And this honestly feels like a big step from Superman that we saw last year, which was great. I love Superman. You guys know I do. And in Supergirl, I think it was hated on way too much. Supergirl is a good movie. I don't want people to say that shit was terrible. It wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. It had a lot of redeeming qualities. But people stay wanting to hate. But I will say, with this project and with the raving reviews it got already, and then add on to the fact that Clayface is coming out in October, I think it's going to be a great time to be a DC fan. I'm excited for the next episode. Next Sunday can't come fast enough. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Aaron Pierce. Shout out to Cal Chandler. I loved it.